What's up, my lovelies? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you this green look. This look is very simple, very easy, but she's still giving, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the video. So to start, I primed my eyes using my P.louise base like always in the shade Rumor 2. And today I wind up showing this process on camera just to show you guys what I usually do whenever I prime my eyes. I take a flat brush and just pack that product onto my eye. Now I'm going into my Juvias Place palette and I'm going to take the lighter green in this palette and I'm just going to pack that onto the outer corner of my eye. Juvias Place palettes have so much pigment in it and their eyeshadows are so buildable. I live. I also took that product and placed it into the inner corner of my eye just to start to shape the look that I'm going for. And as you can see, I've pretty much packed on a lot of that green at this point and it's starting to look a little bit more darker. I tried to make this video short for you guys. I want to keep them around 10 to 15 minutes at the most. I don't know, I just feel like nobody really wants to watch really long videos right now, especially because I'm just starting out on YouTube, so I'm gonna keep them short. Next, I took this pretty brown in this palette, just taking that product and putting it right above that green and right under my eyebrows. Took that same brush that I used to pack that green and blended both of those shades into each other. So now at this point I'm just blending, adding a little bit more darker green into the outer corner. Now we're gonna go into this really bright green from the Royalty palette. This is one of my favorite palettes. Such a wide range of colors, and we're gonna take the brightest green in this color and we're gonna put it right under that darker green and we're just gonna blend it out. Again, I'm putting it at the outer corner of my eye and I'm also gonna put it in the inner corner of my eye just to kind of create like a halo type shape. I'm also making sure that I don't put too much product in the center of my eye. I want to keep that color of the P.louise Rumor 2 base in this look just because I want more of a nude ish color. You can see at this point that lighter green is blending really well into that P.louise base and the darker green, and I'm actually kind of liking the kind of ombre look it's giving. So I actually just went ahead and put a little bit of P.louise base onto the center of the eye. I'm only putting a little bit because again I love how it's just how the colors have blended into each other. I only want just a tiny bit. So now I just went back into that Royalty palette by P.louise and I took the darker green and I just blended that right over the first green that I used just to kind of give this look a little bit more depth. So then I went back into that Juvias Place palette and I took the orange shade and I placed it right under my eyebrow line. I took a square brush just so that I can have some precision. So that orange actually wound up blending really well with the brown. And then I took the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlighter and I just highlighted my eyebrow bone. That color is so pretty because it almost seems like it has just like specks of green. So really brought out the green in this look. Next, I'm going in with my NYX liquid eyeliner. For lashes, I don't remember the brand, but I will link them down below. I do remember that the name was Paloma in these lashes. These are probably the longest lashes that I've ever worn, but they came out cute. So let's move on to face. I'm just gonna moisturize my face just so that I can add some hydration into my face. My face wasn't already dry, it was actually oily, but it was because I had already moisturized my face prior to starting my makeup. I then went in with my Too Faced Hangover Primer. This is probably the primer that I use the most because it is my favorite. But I will be investing in more primers. I have a few other ones, but this one is just my go-to. And please do not skip the moisturizing and priming part of your face routine. If you don't prime, at least moisturize your face before you put your foundation on because girl, skin prep is so important when you're doing makeup. I took my L'Oreal's Infallible foundation. This is in the shade 109. So with this foundation, my skin is a little bit darker than usual. I think I just went swimming a few days before recording this video, and I was in the sun. I don't know if I've gotten into the 25 milliliter lashes just yet. These lashes were so long on me. Ooh, child. But they were cute. I'll give them that. They were cute. They were pulling through. So for contour, we're going to try something new today. Today we're going to try the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer in the shade 350. Yes, I am still stretching my contour out. I know there is a trend around town, around the makeup world, but I just feel like doing this method gives me more of a coverage, if that makes sense. It could just be me. You know, do whatever works for you. Again, makeup is all about personal preferences. So I actually spread this contour out a lot more than what I usually would have. I don't know why, but I did. So we just took this Juvias Place concealer. I actually don't remember the shade for this one. But again, like I said, it'll be linked down below. And now I'm going to take my fave beauty blender and I'm just going to blend that product out. I'm just going to take a contour brush and blend out that contour, making sure that I blend it all the way up to my ears. Just because you don't want your contour line to stop and it's just foundation and it be a completely different color than your contour, that's not cute, sis. Please don't do that. I went in with my foundation brush and used whatever product that was left from the foundation just to blend the concealer into my face. And then I just took that same flat brush that I used to pack on that P.louise base just to pat down the Fenty Beauty concealer and make sure that there was no patches, no spots, just to give it a full extra coverage from what the beauty blender didn't get. To set my eyes, I took that same beauty blender and I used my Laura Mercier. For some reason, I can't find my Sacha Buttercup. Y'all know that's my favorite thing to contour with, but I can't find her, so we just went in with Laura Mercier. Laura Mercier does the job just as well as Sacha. I just need to purchase the more banana color of Laura Mercier. We just dabbing her on our face, starting off with a little bit of product and then pushing that product in ever so lightly. As you can see, I'm using very fast tapping motions, but I'm patting it into my skin very, very lightly. This method allows me to quickly let that product set in, but it also gives me very flawless, no patches, no flashback type of vibe. I'm actually really loving how that Juvia's Place contour came out. It's giving sharp, okay? It's giving sharp, but it's giving blended and it's giving seamless. So next I went into my NYX Jumbo eyeliner pencil in the shade Milk and I just lined my waterline. So for the lower waterline, I went into this palette by Bombshell Cosmetica, I think is what the brand is called, but I haven't been able to find them, and apparently there was some tea on the company. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but the company is no longer producing anything to my knowledge. I haven't looked. It's been a while since I looked, but this is one of my fave palettes to use. The pigments are there. So now we're gonna go into my favorite part. I'm so excited to finally use these lip glosses. But first, we're gonna take the lip pencil. And this is in the shade Brownie. This is from the company. I don't remember. It will be down in the description box below. I'm probably gonna be using this in my next few videos just because I love these glosses. This was my first time using these glosses and I was so in love. Okay, I know I'm extra, y'all, but these glosses deserve the utmost extraness because for one, coverage there, color there, giving there. Okay, and then I just took the gloss, the balm gloss that it came, or that I ordered with the set, and I just put it over. Next, we're just gonna spray her down with the Hangover setting spray primer, and we're gonna dry her off. She's giving, and look at her. Yes, I had to scratch my wig. But anyways, I love it.